style, feeling the pride, being a part of such an incredible legacy. This is Howard University, so I'm blessed to be here, to be able to do it. It's about to go down, y'all. Keep watching. Yo, this weather right now, let me tell you something about being on the East Coast, you know, as opposed to the West Coast. You know, you're on the West Coast, you know, you can plan events, you know, you're going to do something in 3 weeks or 2 months, pick any date on the calendar, and essentially know if you're going to have a rooftop or a beach party, you're going to have a banging party or a rooftop party. No weather, inclement weather's not going to be a problem. But on the East Coast, you know, that's not so much the case. You know, you really hit or miss, you never know. So, you know, and homecomings have to be planned out, you know, well in advance. You know, we'll know in a few weeks what's the date for next year. So once the dates are set, they're set. There is no, you know, redo or postponement date. So, you know, beautiful weather is like a blessing. It's the extreme blessing because when it rains during homecoming, it definitely changes the whole dynamic. I mean, you can't be in the yard. In the yard, it's about, it's like going to the party. But if it's like rain, it's like imagine going to a party and it's leaking inside the club. You're out of there. So, you know, that's kind of how it is when it rains. But when it's not raining, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. And it's 150 years. So we had 150 years of the university's existence. And the weather is 75 degrees all week. Yeah. That's what homecoming is. That's when you come home. So we all about 20 minutes from home right now. We're on that BWI, about to get on 50. Y'all know 50. Yeah, so we here though. But homecoming 2017, it's about to be serious. Keep watching. What's good, DC? How are homecoming? What's poppin', my people? We here. UrbanWallStreet Films is on location. About to just touch down. So now we dealing with everybody else, you know, that New York Ave traffic. About to go pick up my brother G Breezy on Georgia Ave. So what's poppin', yo? It's time to get the cocktails going. Mike White, what's up? You already know I'm hitting the yard. Be on the yard hopefully in the next 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? About to catch up with G. So you're gonna see us. What's happening? What's happening? What's up, Latoya? What's happening? What's up, Monica? What's happening? I'm glad y'all joining in. For those of you who can't be here at DC with us, you know, I'm gonna try to bring it to you the best I can, live. You know, we recorded. And then of course, you know, next year that this film is gonna drop. 150 years of Black Excellence, Howard Homecoming. So be prepared. But if you're in DC, you can get that the Howard Homecoming experience. Like I said, I got 100 of them. I think I got like 100. And when they're going, they're going. So what's good? We here at Homecoming. I got my man B. What's good, baby?
Yeah, man. It's coming back, you know. It's been a little bit, but I'm here for the 150th.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, B has been my man for a long time, and he understands the experience, but he values Howard like I do, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's why, like, he's not going to leave Homecoming without this, because he knows this is like the collegiate man Scarface.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the hood got Scarface, and we love it. If you went to college and you venerate and love Howard or this excellence, this is your Scarface.
That's it right there.
Right here, baby, 20 cents. It's your joint.
There it is.
Everybody's in. We got 65 interviews. Everybody's in here.
There it is. All right, this is what you need to get right here. This is it. Everything tells a story. You know what I'm saying? This is a tradition. Yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm about to go check that. Yeah, right?
You gonna see some things that you know you do not see. Now make some noise if you happen to be alive. So, I guess we all happen to be alive. You can let the beat drop and then take it back. So New York is in here. What about VA? Where you at, VA? What about ATL? Anybody from ATL? Let the beat drop, let the beat drop. Tell me where y'all from. Tell me where y'all from. Say where y'all from. Is New York in the house? Is DC in the house? Say make money, money, make money, money, money. If you got a job out there, make some noise. If you got a job, all y'all, ATL, New York. Where you at, New York? Where you at, New York? Where you at, DC? Where you at, New York? Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all are proud to be in Howard University, what I'm gonna do is I got something special for y'all that I made up. Hit it. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanna get into something real quick. I wanna ask y'all, how many of y'all are smart out here? How many of y'all are smart? If you're smart and you look good, make some noise. If you're smart, you look good. So I got a routine that I made up, and it's special for Howard. It's very special, because they say this is the school where some of the most brilliant minds come from. So listen, I'ma say, I got something new, you say what you're gonna do. I got something new. You said, what you gonna do? I got something new.
What's up with it?
Don't worry, I ain't gonna talk about it. Check it out. Hold on. Some tell me, I got my man Lonzo in here. That's my brother there. I see the alumni in here. I see people all over. I need security. I need people over there in the Howard Suite. I need everybody that appreciate what Howard has done for you in your life to be a part of this. Cameraman, all y'all on stage, come on stage. We're gonna do this. Here we go, y'all. I need to see your cameras. I need to see why. We here at Howard, y'all. You see what's going on? This is Howard, y'all. Turn the mic up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
in your face, you see something never mean. But now you got your idea from how soon you start to suffer. You truly get rougher when you start to stutter. That's when you had enough of fighting it to make you choke. You can't provoke, you can't cope. You should have broke because I ain't no joke.
Homecoming 2017. So we out here. We're doing what we do. my creeps that been doing some great things. Talking about how important it is. Happy homecoming, baby boy. Push it, baby. Glad you made it down. Show you on the road. Doing our thing, man. We in them. All right. Look at these beautiful women, young brothers. This is why you come to college. Listen, what's good? We're here at Homecoming 2017. I'm with my brother, hitman, producer extraordinaire, one of Bad Boy's finest. If you watch anything in the 90s, better believe he produced it. Go along with you, baby. Walked in the film, you know, my man Ron Lawrence, one of the first people that put me on to like, you know, ACR and film. He was doing pictures, so now I got my graphic game up, but I got inspired by my man Ron. We out here, baby.
Just the latest hoe. I know the pussy's mine. I'ma fuck a couple more times. Yeah. There's nothing else to do with it. Pass it to the homie.
Now you hit it.
Ain't nothing but a to me.
Trilogy. Howard Homecoming, 150 years of Black Excellence. 2017. You know what I'm saying? 2017. And I'm right here with my girl brother, some beautiful queen, with my brother Dallas Jackson. If you don't know the face, you may not. Because he don't care about being famous. But he's the brainchild, the executive producer, Rebel. Y'all know. And it's coming back for season 2 on BET. And that's just one of his projects. So Dallas, let him know, baby. 2 BET, 2018. 2017, we got some new shit coming out. I just directed a movie for Blumhouse this summer. If you don't know Blumhouse, they get Get Out, they get Split, they got Happy Death Day this weekend. We're doing big shit. Howard University Homecoming 2017, fuck that. Rebel season 2, it's all love. That's it. So Dallas is conquering, you know, the commercials in Hollywood, killing it, doing films, and I'm on the grassroots doing films, traveling, doing it independent, and we bring it to you from both angles. That's because we're how we do it now. You know, we independent, commercial, and non-commercial. Send me that. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful day. 2017, baby. We've been doing this shit since the Wayne's brothers. Yo, let them know. They don't know. Since the Wayne's brothers, they don't know. Let them know. Let them know.
I've been from my invitation from efficient.
with Rugas, that's fine. Back on take nigga. See what with this room as we compensate your nigga. Brand levitating GP, now she's up behind the car. 54, chasing diamond rings, setting ice down. Living killer down, we can pitch it hard, drug strap. Using world heights, hallelujah, back and butter talk.
Happy homecoming! Homecoming 2017, UrbanWallStreet, Shy in the building, scholars, beautiful people. Let's go! You know what it is? That's right. My man Troy Lee, Esquire. You know it's homecoming. Tomorrow night, 80s and 90s. So we here.
They're not done.
We both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Acting like grown-ups, don't even try to hide, 'cause it's pop blown up. Can't tell you she don't see. I say I know, but you say gladly.
I've actually never done this before ever. Dougie Fresh is on my phone right now. Yo, Doug, hurry up and get here. Let's go.
haters. Love for haters, traitors, waiters. They're the ones that made us greater. Hey, Howard, welcome to your homecoming. All the ladies, if you know you look good, put your hand up in the air like this. Like this, baby. Like this, baby. Hey, all the ladies say, ow. Say, ow. Say, ow, ow. Come down to me. Tell me what you taste like. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have forced me to really get into this. This is how. Lottie-dottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't want nobody there. Just a man that's on the mic. And when we rock the mic, we rock the mic. For all of y'all, keeping y'all in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. It's cool when the bars are close and condition that we create. And that's our mission. So listen to what we say, because discipleship happens every day. Go up around 10 o'clock in the morning. Make myself a fresh, I'm already on it. Went to the bathroom to wash up. Had soap in my face. My hand up on the consider. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the top of the wall? If I go double, 5 minutes and last it. The mirror said, true, that's why we never have no beef. Wife got me saying, question OT. Boy, love a lady, but my skin gets pale. And I got the vibe for life in the air. Do the nuts, and I'm high behind. I put the bubbles in the top so I can have a bubble bath. Clean, try with my body and head. Come on, the brand new Gucci all the way out. Don't have to go that I might take home. I had to drive a very power and go. Fresh, like a million bucks. Do all the battles you can rock. Stepped out the door, stop short. Went back in the book. Then I deal it. Ran to it. Up into my own girl.
Check it out now. See the
What's going on? We about to head up to the yard. Howard University Homecoming, the 150th celebration of it all. Wow, century and a half, excellent, and all kind of other stuff. But we headed up there to, you know, with the fellowshipping and the camaraderie of our peoples over the years, and we meet at the flagpole, getting ready to go live. Tell them, E.
Well, you know, we up here. You know what it is, man. Howard Homecoming, 150 years of Black excellence. We're just here documenting it. It's epic. You know, it's epic. So the weather, you know, you couldn't ask for a better weather than this. I think this is our joint right here.
Is that right?
I don't know, it's a Toyota. But we about to hop in this cab, but just keep watching. We're gonna be going live. I'm gonna be live in 10 minutes, so I'll probably go live on our way to the joint. Keep watching, man. We hit Howard Homecoming 2017. Hey.
Homecoming 2017.
That's what it is, all day long.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Howard Homecoming 2017. What I tell you, what I've been telling you, I told you it was coming. First it was 10 days, then it was 8 days, then it was 3 days, then 24 hours. It's here, we in the midst of it. Campus is starting to get live, you
know what I'm saying? People out here. Howard is up by 10 points. We got the final batch of Howard Homecoming Experience, like I told you. If you don't get them now, it might be hard pressed, you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility, but I don't know, these things are moving, more people coming, and the most important thing, we raising money, so pretty much whatever I sell here, it's gonna become a scholarship for my young producers. What's happening? We here, Howard Homecoming 2017, the Black Excellence Tour, 150 years of Black Excellence. It's a beautiful situation. I'm here with my girl, Holly, my sister. She was in Howard Homecoming Experience. She's a mover and shaker, educated year. She didn't even get a chance to see it, so now she has it. Holly, happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming. Thank you, Earl. I'm so excited to watch it.
Yes, yes. And don't forget your shoes.
Don't forget the shoes. The shoes.
I love that sweater, man.
I know, yeah.
How you doing?
We did great.
Oh, good.
I gotta get my second one.
Mother Pearl.
This is actually my sibling in addition to my friend.
Good afternoon. My name is Rahulamin Kwander, and I am a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, pledged here at Howard University Alpha Chapter Mother Pearl. That's what we call it, Mother Pearl, in April 1964. And we're here at Howard's Homecoming 2017 during the 150th anniversary of Howard University's founding, and the fraternity was founded here in 1911. So we have a very storied and distinguished history both of Howard University and the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. The Omega Psi Phi fraternity is part of what we call the Divine Nine. These are the fraternities and sororities of the African American National Pan-Atlantic Council. And I have been blessed to be a double legacy of the fraternity traced back to 1931. Now here on Howard's campus, at this minute, I'm standing at the sundial that the fraternity's Pledge Club, the Lampotters, presented to the fraternity and the university on February the 1st, 1929. Dedicated to the memory and contributions of Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker was such a great African American role model for all of us, and he was not a member of the fraternity, but the principles that he stood for are the same that we stand for and have developed: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, uplift, and the importance of service. Omega is a fun organization. I've been in it almost 54 years. I came through with my father, my uncle, my first cousin. We were all here together back in the day. But I learned very early that despite having a good time and being able to toss a few and dance and hang out, that it's all about service. Project Give Back, for example, we have scholarship programs. We have all sorts of mentoring programs. I'm very involved with the mentoring program with homeless men. I elected to take an older group. These are men who've been in the criminal system, in some cases, not all. Men who are homeless, men who have lost their way. And we look to work with them because they need mentoring too, in addition to the younger group. We mentor children who are in middle school and all the way through high school. So the fraternity and all of the fraternities and the sororities were conceived because African Americans needed each other professionally to support each other in other cities and in our own cities. And the significance of being here at Howard University as a great institution to support ourselves and each other. I have been traveling through life and a proud member to be a part of the Howard University community, a proud member to be a member of one of the Divine Nine organizations. I like to think mine is the best, but I recognize in reality that there are many others and we all are dedicated to the same purpose. Can't help but think of my cousin Nellie Kwander, who was the first supreme bacillus of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and they too were founded right here in 1908, and they were founded on the basis of rendering service. That's just another example of another of our organizations that were committed back in the day to render service to our people, African Americans, many of whom were coming out of the period of enslavement to be able to understand the goals and objectives of what it means to be self-directed. So it's just so happy to be a part of this today, this great homecoming 2017 on the yard as Howard celebrates another victory in football, and we celebrate another milestone in Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Thank you.
Beautiful people, here we are, Howard Homecoming 2017, this Urban Wall Street Black Excellence Tour. I got my girl Crystal. This was my crew, Alex. Crystal, Monique. Yo, let me tell you something. We went to the Bahamas.
Oh my God, yes! Oh my God!
Like 13 individuals.
Oh no, my birthday at King's Dominion.
Oh look!
Yes. Oh, when you rolled up on us.
Look, then Marty just talking about, we just talked about the story. We just talked about that.
Oh my God.
King's Dominion, you just popped up, you rolled up.
Like, how do you find us in King's Dominion?
Right, in King's Dominion, how do you find us?
Right?
Because I'm Mr. Urban Wall Street, I find what needs to be found. And I expose it.
Yes, you did.
Happy homecoming.
Happy
Black Excellence Tour, 150 years of Black Excellence. It's a beautiful situation. Part 3. This is the trilogy. So if you don't know, you should have the first 2 films. This is the box set, dropping 2018. It's a beautiful situation. Urban Wall Street.
Black Excellence right here. Right here. What's up?
Where are we, brother?
Hey, this is the Mecca, baby. This is where it all started right here. How was 1867, we 1967. So how about that? 150 and 50. Wall Street doing his thing. You know, he's teaching, he's creating, and you just gotta love it. Howard University, met my wife, the Blackburn Center, right here in 1988.
Wow.
27 years married, 4 children, all because of Howard.
That's a good thing. Let them know who you are, brother.
Heath Turner, you know what's going on. ATL, North Carolina, we all right here. DC, baby.
Love it. Howard Homecoming, 2017. I got my big brother Carlton right here, you know, class 85. We're gonna drop a quick word of science over. Give me something.
This is School of C, class 85 representing, letting you understand, it don't matter what class. We Howard alumni, we stand for excellence, just like the cameraman's t-shirt said. This brother stands for excellence, getting his grind totally on, showing the way, and that's what time it is right now. This ain't time for following, it's time to get yours, let others see you do that, understand you're trying to serve humanity in all that you do. That's what I'm trying to do, that's what I'm trying to do, that's what you're trying to do, especially when you get this video.
That's right, appreciate you, brother. Howard Homecoming 2017, Black Excellence Tour, 150 years of scholars, excellence, and the personification of truth. That's what we about. Howard Homecoming 2017, keep watching.
150 years, baby!
Woo! Black Excellence Tour, Howard Homecoming 2017, 150 years of Black Excellence Tour. Shit out, what's good, baby?
Family.
Happy homecoming. So we live, baby. Who we shouting at back at?
We'll shout back to Angie back at the crib. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's about what we got going on right here. 150 years. Howard Homecoming, my man.
150
years. 150 years, baby. Doing it like we don't know. You know what I mean?
Don't know.
It's the real deal, player.
Oh, man, listen.
This right here. It's so beautiful. Look at all these beautiful black people.
Yo, 150 years, Trap. Yo, just think about it. Yo, we're part of an institution that began 2 years after slavery officially ended. You gotta think about that. 150 years.
The excellence that comes from here, the excellence that comes from here is untouched. Untouched. I don't care what you say. Black excellence is real. It's real, baby. It's real.
I am Black Excellence.
I am Black Excellence all day. One time. We take it to the next level. all the day with our kids, our families, our friends. We go all the time, 100%. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? My man Earl, winning, you're winning, baby. All day.
I love you too, boy. So that's what we here, man. We just out here homecoming, you know what I'm saying? Talking, you know what I'm saying? Yes, where are we? This is my girl, Ladella. You see her thinking green. Where are we, baby?
We're at Howard University, the MECCA, Washington, D.C. 20059. Earl and I have been down since 1987, man. I love this man. We have made it happen. This is back home. We come home every year. Love Howard.
I love it. Howard Homecoming, 150 years of Black Excellence, the Black Excellence Tour. 2017, it's a beautiful situation. You watch it.
Black love, baby.
Black love, baby. Black excellence.
Hello, my name is Ladella Holmes. I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I was inducted into the sorority in 1990 on the campus of Howard University, Alpha Chapter. And when I tell you, it has been the most wonderful experience. I had no idea in 1990 as a young lady the impact that the sorority would have on my life. Over the years, I have had sisterhood and friendship and love from women through the years, good, bad, or indifferent, that they are there to lift you, to be the wind beneath your wings. And so for anybody who ever wonders if there is a reason for Black fraternities and sororities to exist, it is because, and it all started on the campus of Howard University, a vision for Black women to support one another, to provide service to one another, to service in the community. It is the best thing, from feeding the homeless to helping educate our children, to make sure that we are continuing the Black excellence in our race. Our sororities and fraternities do that. There's no other love than that, especially on the campus of Howard University.
Yeah, what's good? Last 92.
It's all good.
Ain't you know.
UrbanWallStreet, Howard Homecoming 2017, 150 years of Black Excellence. I'm with my girl Desiree, one of Howard University's fine arts finest. Yes, fine arts finest. What's good, baby?
Everything is good. We out here doing big things. I'm a theater producer and director now with the independent Black-owned and operated Bison Theater Company here in Washington, D.C. called Restoration Stage. We're making it happen on the big stage, on the small stage, on the big screen. Congratulations, Earl. And your company is doing big things all over the U.S. Proud of you. We started off in acting class together, okay? So.
Beautiful people, Howard Homecoming 2017. Last night, Tony and Joe's on the harbor. Absolutely epic. And it's always dope. Last night was sick. So right now I'm standing next to my brother for 30 years, Matt Middleton, Esquire. Keep watching, you might see him on Esquire Unlimited. But he does some great things. He's one of the four strengths
that put that event on last night. Matt, first things first, before anything, but that shit was sick.
Yo, love, yo.
Happy homecoming.
Thank you, happy homecoming.
So 20 years.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel, brother? 20 years. What does it feel like to have done a party for 2 decades and see 1,100 people in your spot sold out?
Yo, it's crazy. Like last night, to be honest with you, it was an amazing feeling. Like you said, like we started this, me and Kamal, like 20 years ago. Actually, 21 years ago, me and Kamal, but all of us, 20 years ago, and it was crazy, man. It was just a vision, but last night was the best ever. It was actually 1,700 people.
Wow.
Crazy. At the tent outside, back door, was incredible. Dougie killed it, D-Nice killed it, Paul Howard killed it, Blinks killed it. It was crazy, man. The reason why the event is successful is because I think now everybody realizes if you come to homecoming, you're an alumni, that's where you're going to see everybody. That's where you're going to see your crew, all your friends that you went to school with, and that's the beauty of it.
And that's what we talk about.
That's the beauty of it.
One thing I said, man, I said, you know what? No matter what your life is, you know that if the whole year is whack, there will be one weekend where there will be nothing but love, no hate, you feel family, and that's how a homecoming. Now, I can't speak for other HBCUs, other schools, but I know our homecoming is epic for just that reason. Not for the parties that sick, but that love, that bond, that genuine friendship from day one that never ever dissipates, fades, or minimizes. It's a beautiful thing.
And it's the connection that you have with the people who went through a similar experience with you when you was in school. You gotta think about it, like when we was in school, those are the years when we grew the most. You know what I'm saying? We came into adulthood, but you just reminisce, man. You see the people that you really grew up with, and you just come back and it's love, man. It's an amazing feeling. There's really no way to describe it. You gotta experience it.
It really is. It really is. Now, I love that. Now, the second question, and this is really a question from my brother Al, because he wanted to really, we tapped into a lot of things. And if you watch 2016, Howard Homecoming, the Black Intelligencia show, you're gonna love it, because the cues are spot like heaven. I got y'all stepping, I want the hoop, the whole show. It's dope. You're gonna love it. So I want to ask you, now my man Matt, you know, once upon a time we both prepared for this level when we was an undergrad, but unfortunately, you know, the time wasn't right for us because we just couldn't do it. Right. So moving forward, 20 years later, my man has crossed his burning sands. I may get there, but you know, but right now, I want to ask you this. You didn't have the opportunity to be at Omega for the last 20 years.
Right.
In school. But now that you are, how impactful, or that's what I see, how impactful is that the relationships and the network and being a part of Omega Top 5?
Yeah. It's been awesome, man. Like the frat has been good. You know, they working me to death, but it's cool. It's all love. But like Earl said, when we was freshmen at Howard, you know, we came in '87. It was great. You know, the opportunity wasn't presented to us, but it was something that was a burning desire for me for the last 27 years. And you know, I live my life, I don't like having regrets. So it never left me. Always stayed in the back of my mind, like, yo, this is something that I really wanted. This is something that I felt like should have happened. And one day I just woke up and I told my wife, I was like, yo, this is something I want. I need your support. And I just went out and did it, man. Craziest thing to do at 45 years old, but I'll never take it back, and I don't regret it at all. True side to the day I die.
Yo, word up. Got that hat look good on you, boy. Happy homecoming, brother. 2017, 150 years of Black excellence. You know, and he's an Esquire, if you don't know. Matt Middleton Esquire, entertainment attorney, is a beast.
H.U. Harlem. Yeah. You gonna come.
So check this out. Black Excellence Tour 2017 Howard Homecoming. 150 years of Black Excellence. Now what you see and what you've been seeing is a sea of excellence, a sea of love, a sea of conviction, a sea of dominance, a sea of blackness, a sea of beauty, a sea of excellence. And unfortunately, you don't see that often, so you may not believe it exists. But that's why UrbanWallStreet does what it does. That's why the UrbanWallStreet exists. That's why me, Fingers, and Dalton, Dr. G. Garfield, Dr. G. Breezy, we do what we do. But right now, I'm with my Chi-Town dudes. You know, he's Howard.
What's up?
These is black men.
Hey.
Black men. Chicago?
This was a fantastic time.
Chicago?
Great homecoming. All day. Great
Chicago?
homecoming.
Chicago?
All day. All day. And we got our boys from DD.
And we got the detail.
And we got
That's what we do. That's what we do.
You from New Orleans.
So I got a question. Because the dope, this is what's dope. Somebody will look at this and if they didn't see the audio, then look at all these. But there is probably some negative. What you don't realize, we at the Mecca. These is brothers. We ain't bow tied up, but we can be. Some of us are when we need to be. But we brothers, most of us, I'm pretty sure we all some hood cats. Okay? But we excellent. We professionals.
All day.
Like, understand, we at the #1 university, the #1 co-ed black university on the globe. But here's what I ask. All y'all cats do something thorough. If y'all follow me and y'all know what I'm about, you know I'm about inspiring the young people, the children, giving our people what's not being given. So any of y'all can drop a science, a knowledge, a jewel, a gem that you drop on the daily to your children, your students, your peers, colleagues, or not, or yourself to motivate you to the next day. And let people know 150 years of excellence, all of these gentlemen, we all are a brick in that mortar of 150 years. And we're gonna be the same brick in that mortar when it's 250 years. So y'all hear from me a lot, but I want you to understand that even though I have a voice, these brothers' voices is just as strong as mine. It's only as strong as it is because they have theirs behind me. So I'm gonna stop and let these strong brothers let you know why they roll behind me.
Oh no.
Who going
to start with the educator of the
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, man? Gorman Brown, south side of Chicago, 79th and Halsted, all day long. I'm out here now, man. I live out here in Maryland, man. I'm a high school principal, man. But the one thing I know is that the Mecca is where you bring your greatest things, right? This is where you stored your greatest stuff, man. And so when I got with these dudes right here, it was like that iron sharpening that iron. Right, so I was a Southside dude, but when I got here, I met cats from Philly, cats from New York, cats from Ethiopia, cats from Jamaica, cats from across the world, and man, they helped me become the man that is now going out and trying to lead other youngins back here, man. This year alone, we sent 20 of my kids here to Howard University, to the Mecca.
All right.
To the Mecca. Only because, man, I know what you do when you start creating here, man. So we all about this. These are my mans from Chicago. These is my mans from New Orleans. These is my mans from all over the place.
Mississippi,
Detroit. Everywhere, man. Everywhere. It never changes, man. It never changes. We non-stop out here. You know, that's how we doing things. It don't matter. It's 30 years later. We still out here building the same way we did 30 years ago, man. It's love. What's up? Who next? Al, come on, man. This is my man. He's an investment banker, dog. He's worth about $1 billion. He's worth about $1 billion, dog.
I don't know about that. Al Dinwiddie, Howard University, class of '93, came out. You know, did Wall Street. I have the pleasure of working at the one of the top minority-owned investment bank in the country. All right. When you young black cats come and sit down in front of me, be positive. Be certain about yourself, do your research, and know what you're doing. And you will get an opportunity. There is nothing that you can't achieve. There's nothing that you can't do. The world is out here for you to take. But it's up to you to do. You always have to do. All right? Who's next?
It's real simple. I'm Joe Olive. I'm from New Orleans, Holly Grove. Anybody know anything about New Orleans and Holly Grove? Ain't nothing good coming out of Holly Grove, but I made it. I want to be real clear. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Don't let anybody define you where you are right now. Set your goals and understand where you want to be. And surround yourself with good, real brothers who come from like environments, who are willing to dig in, work for something, achieve some goals. Then you achieve your success.
So look, my name is Vince Bass. So I came to Howard in '86 as a student, right? So I came here from the University of Chicago Lab School. Most people don't know nothing about that. It's a private school, right? A lot of white people, real academically sound. So when I came here, I met brothers. There wasn't a lot of people from my town, but I had my brothers that went to Whitney Young, Kenwood, and we came from all over the Chi, and we know when we came to this spot, it was us against everybody, right? Because we wasn't from New York, we didn't like rap music, we didn't know nothing about hip hop and dancing, all that. We were house heads that played basketball. That's what we did, and it was us. It was 5 of us that started off, and what I learned when we got here is that the brotherhood and the sisterhood, that you got the black excellence, the best of the best across the whole country, all in one spot, and now we got to understand what hip hop was. So until I heard Eric B for president, you couldn't make me hear a hip hop record. But once we heard that, we were just joking. We had people learning how to do the WAP. Going back to Chicago, talking about the WAP, and they're like, what are you doing? We're like, dude, y'all ain't up yet, but my man from New York showed me this, son. Son, I'm not just son, but it's like the culture that you learn just being around all these different people, we got the blend. And so it's like now, when we got picked up, my man G, y'all heard from earlier, most of y'all who don't know this dude, a lot of y'all know G. We called him the villain, right? This is the peace sign. No, G, I gotta tell a story. This is the peace sign, and this was the villain. You don't know who you might get. So when this brother comes to pick me up today, and I'm getting a video last year when they're like, dude, you gotta see this principal. He won this joint on Steve Harvey, you gotta see it. Dude, I look at that and it's my man. We go back to 4th grade. So when he comes, right,
when I can take your lunch money.
I'm glad y'all got an edit button, right? But when my man picks me up today, I ain't seen this dude in like 15 years since the last time I was here. And he picks me up and he takes us to the bar and he's like, yo, dude, I'm just doing water. I'll be like, water? Bro, it's homecoming, what you doing? He's like, hey man, look, I got a gym full of kids, it's our homecoming weekend, bro. I gotta go see the shorties and then I'm gonna come back and get y'all. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm going with you because I gotta document this because I got a testimony to show what you come from. They don't know you. To walk in and see 1,500 kids and show this dude swaying and jumping around with the mascot. That's what Howard is about, bro, because he's passing that back to these kids. And I remember when this dude was doing that on a whole different level, but we got all these guys here do different stuff. And we all from the crib, but we are all from the Mecca. And look at this, dude, we in a parking lot with a food truck, right? Kicking it. And everybody here, we ain't got no suits, bow ties, it don't even matter what we do. And like right now, I work for a billionaire governor of the state of Illinois. Who knew that I did this? They didn't even know there was a HBCU, they didn't know nothing about that. So for me to be back here with these dudes that I love, bro, it gets no better than this right here. So again, you kids, if nothing else, leave your block, leave your hood, build your community by going out and learning something. Come to a black university where you can get more than just book knowledge. You get culture, you get love, you get experience.
We're gonna cut Vince off right here.
Cause I'll go all night.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is, kid, right? Whatever you trying to do, all right, it starts here. That's what the Mecca is all about. All right, this place right here will inspire you. You understand me? Inspire you. You get a chance to meet the best of your people. All right? Can't nobody tell you what our people are about. You come here and you learn it for yourself. All right? This will be the best move you ever made in your life. I promise you. I promise you that. All right? Get here. Handle your business and enjoy your life. I'm telling you, right here, you can get the best education in the world. You can get the best social aspect of the world too. I mean, you can do it all here. You can do it all here. But look, get here and handle your business. All right? That's all I got to say. Nelson. No. Nelson.
My man Twine, dog.
Hey, how y'all doing? Melzy Porter from Chicago, class of 1995 here at Howard University. I was afforded the opportunity to attend Howard University on a wrestling scholarship. Something that I took really serious. I was one of the #1 wrestlers coming out of Chicago, and given the opportunity of a full scholarship here at Howard University, it changed my life. When I came here, I had to make quality decisions, serious decisions, to be able to foresee the immediate gratification for the future gain, and that is to invest in my future. My first semester here, I ended up having a 1.6 because I didn't take this thing seriously. I didn't take Howard University seriously. I didn't take my professors seriously. I had a 1.6 GPA here at Howard my first semester. After almost flunking out, my coach told me, hey, I have a one-way ticket back to Chicago for you if you don't end up getting at least a 3.4 in order to balance that 1.6 out. I graduated from Howard University in 1995 with a 3.0 GPA, and that was finding out that I had to be serious, that I had to invest in my future if I wanted to escape Chicago and be able to stay here, and then being able to come back to Chicago and invest in so much that invest in the community that I took so much from. So I thank Howard University, I thank my wrestling coach for giving me this opportunity. This was one of the greatest experiences in my life. And I'm thankful for all of these brothers right here. This is my support system. Black men supporting each other and pushing each other. Individuals that you're seeing that come before you and they actually graduated. That in and of itself was also motivation, because at the end of the day, I wanted to be a game changer, just like some of these other guys. Thank you.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say one more thing. Hey, this is Ben Ramsey. I graduated in 1991-92. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. The last thing that I want to say to you guys is this. Listen, as a black man graduating from Howard University, this is what you have to do. You can't just focus on you and your family, all right? In order for us to make a change in this world, we got to do things exponentially, all right? So I mean, handle your family, all right? Engage in mentorship, all right? Cuff a stranger, all right? And then take care of somebody in your family that may not have the same opportunities that you're providing for your kids, all right? Handle your business. This is serious work out here, all right? But this university right here will prepare you to do whatever you want to do. Just handle your business.
So, you know, I mean, what more could I say behind that? There's really not much more to say. Now it's about doing. We heard from some powerful young brothers right here. Different walks of life, a walk the same like yours. Howard Homecoming is the MECCA. Is a life changer. It's a game changer. But ultimately, HBCU. You know, we all venerate Howard. We love Howard. And you love your block, you love your hood. But you still have other love, and you bring up other hoods and urban communities too. So we love Howard. This is what we came. This is what we became men. But we definitely support and big up all HBCU, whether Hampton, whether it's Morehouse, whether it's Spelman, Morgan, you know, Coppin State, Towson State, Lincoln, you know, FAMU. We appreciate them all, and you can appreciate them all. Of course, we say come to Howard, but this is the MECCA. But ultimately, you know, everybody's different, and we all have our different tastes, personalities, and likes, and comforts. Sometimes Howard might not leave everybody. This is my production partner, but like, man, I couldn't come here. He went to Syracuse. He loves Howard. Been coming for 4 years. He's like honorary. But he said, man, I couldn't come here. It's a lot of distractions. But it's all good. So people, you know, you gotta know. You navigate your life and know what you need to do to be successful in it. But I wanted you to just see at this 150 years of black excellence, what Howard University has produced and manifested over the years. Keep watching the Saturday night, and then we're going to get into something else, but I hope you enjoyed that. That was real talk, real spit from a black man who's really about it. UrbanWallStreet, Black Excellence Talk, 2017. What's up out here? Bobby Vans. What about you? Homecoming 2017. I've been here today. Tonight, see what it is. What's up, situation? Keep watching this. It's an early night. Rip his horse. So I ain't gonna try to talk too much. You got to roll up in here and see what it is. Look at D-Wills.
Easy.
How Homecoming 2017.
What up?
Look,
What
we
up?
live outside.
17 niggas what?
This is my man D-Wills.
17 what? We doing it again. EC. He the barber.
Word up. How Homecoming Experience Black Excellence Tour. 150 years. My man D. Wilson, Philly's finest. Y'all, if y'all don't know, anybody know?
Undoubtedly.
Oh man, we used to put it down. We used to put it down. A lot of
Find out a haircuts and Meridian Hill. Then we take it to that side.
I would give him the he's from Philly. He trusted me with his crazy flow. He was Philly, trust me with his crazy illy joint. Yeah. Well, you had it too, boy. You was the one.
Kid, I had to bounce some canvas and all.
Yeah. So we here. Bobby Vans, Howard Homecoming 2017. 150 years. This is the Black Excellence Tour. You know, this is the trilogy, the third part in this series. Howard Homecoming Experience, Black Excellence Tour, Howard Homecoming 2016, and of course Howard Homecoming 150 years of Black Excellence. This one's gonna be dropping next year. Shoot, the way we move it might drop earlier than later, but you can definitely, you know, it was a beautiful night. So we out here. I'm seeing all the beautiful people. We talked to a lot of people. We talked to my brothers from Chicago. So that was a crazy night earlier. So it's a beautiful thing. So right now I'm going up in Bobby Vans. We got the 80s and 90s, and the weather out here is crazy. Like I could rock it in a t-shirt and be good. So it's a beautiful thing. If you wasn't here, you missed it. This is the year to be here. But if you wasn't here, you should be watching this film. And if you're watching this film, haha, happy Homecoming. UrbanWallStreet, Black Excellence Tour 2017, 150 years. Howard University of MECCA. I love you, baby.
see me do the scar. Every other month I get a brand new car. Shorty, that's pretty, and I still want more.
We got MC Shams in the house tonight. He just came from over the road, man. I want to tell you a story about when they got over. Say what?
You love to hear the stories again and again of how it all got started way back when. Hey! The one you read when you was right in your face. Sit and listen for a while to the name of the place. They used to jam in the center. You make so good to enter. Open the door, get frisk, just in order to get in. Cause you was in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, hey. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Listen to calling in your house with the slipper sensi. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join a crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley. Cause Shan and Marley Marlin, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the Bible and don't know what to say. I'm saying it, I'm starting out in these words. Say it like that, man, I'm doing God. So tell them again, we come to tell them again. What? Tell them again, we come to tell them again. Tell them again, we come to tell them again. What? Tell them again, we come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it. Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Bronx is creating it. Queens keeps on faking it. You know, he doesn't need a guy like you, she needs a guy like me. And she thinks my rap was my rap the best. That you get it back there deep, we'll never rest. So when I make up, listen to time. But it's not gonna represent, baby, no mind. Now everybody tell me the motherfucking man right now. Philly in the house, champagne. Let's go. It's rather extraordinary, so this is commentary. I'm not very genius and a very happy creator. Yeah. We're getting a hip hop to Philly right now. Hey, 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 hey.
That's for the way you scream and shout. One by one, I'm knocking out.
You know what? 2017, our homecoming. Man, 150 years of Black excellence. Beautiful situation. Be a part of an institution, a legacy, with a 150-year history. It's something that's hard to explain. You know, just being a slice, an incredible pie. Forever, you know, can't be taken away, can't be changed, can't be denied. I know a lot of people felt a lot of love this weekend. That's what homecoming is, and that's what it does. And it's just, you know, I wish personally so badly that, you know, Black America just really understood the programming, the trickery, the deception that has, you know, put a lot of us in states that don't allow us to be able to have the experience of a Howard homecoming, or a Hampton homecoming, or Spelman, or Lincoln, or Cheney. That HBCU connection, being a part of that, you know, being a part of it, you know, something where it's always Black love. You know, you've got thousands and thousands of people. No fights, no drama, no metal detectors we all gotta go through. No metal detectors. I didn't go through a metal detector at all. Hell, didn't even get patted down or frisked. We're not criminals, we're scholars. So there should be no need. But that's the life that we live. So, you know, we have this life of freedom and love and jubilation and surrealness. And I recognize the value in it because that's not the real world. It's not reality. It is our realities because, you know, we will forever be Howard alum. But that weekend does not represent, you know, the activities, you know, reality of the lives of our black people. It doesn't. Not as a whole. So that's why this Black Excellence Tour, Howard Homecoming Experience, Black Excellence Tour 2016, Howard Homecoming, and now this project here, 150 years of Black Excellence, Black Excellence Tour, Howard Homecoming. You know, these will be, I believe, in 50 years, treasures that will represent who we are, who we were, who we can still be. Because as I ride out of DC, and I look to my left and I look to my right, I don't see Chocolate City no more. And I'm not mad, you know, I thought about that. It's just like, you know, when something was called Chocolate City, I mean, that means something, chocolate. You know, chocolate is brown, the chocolate city. This is the chocolate city. The nation's capital was the chocolate city. That joint definitely looking like butter pecan right now. No, or maybe vanilla Swiss almond. Not the chocolate city. But whose fault is that? See, this is not about me. I don't have any bitterness. Whose fault is that? If you ask me, I say that's our fault. It's our fault. Because if it's yours, like we said, it's my neighborhood, it's our neighborhood, it's our block. Ours is a possessive pronoun that denotes ownership, and if you own it, then you gotta own it. You gotta own what happens positive, you gotta own what happens negative. And if the negative is through gentrification, as I learned with my man Fritz at Esquire Limited, we all figured out gentrification. Gentrification is happening, gentrification is happening. Well, according to him, the CEO of Mount Hope Housing, gentrification is the end result. It's not the beginning, it's the end. Meaning, by the time you see it and realize it, and it's been coined and termed the phrase, and this is what this is, it's too late. Once it's been identified, gentrification has a definition. So if it has a definition, it didn't just evolve. And if it had the definition, that means it had an objective and a purpose. And once you know what that purpose is called, now the purpose is better to be executed. Or it's being executed, i.e. gentrification is happening. Now look, DC is gentrified, that's what it is. That's the word we should be using, gentrified. Because the process while it's happening in a lot of places, it has occurred. We better do something. You know, those of us that are out here doing positive and putting our blood, sweat, and tears into what we do, it has to be received. It has to be received by the people who need it. And that's what I you know, that's why I do what I do. Sometimes it's not as, you know, rewarding as you believe it should be, or people may even believe it is. But there's of course, a personal reward that's, you know, untethered. You can't touch it. But at the end of the day, you know, Black Excellence is really about what we do, man. It's how we walk, how we live, you know. how we think, and that's what it is. We have to start thinking excellently black. And we have to be thinking black excellence because your thoughts precede your action. Your thoughts should be your action. Now, sometimes why they say think before you speak. Sometimes people do the action, but you have to think about something for action. Even if you're going to do something negative, you don't rob a bank and then think about it. You don't, buy a car and then think about buying a car. You know what I'm saying? You don't shoot a film and then think about shooting the film. You think about shooting the film. You think about buying a car. You think about whatever act you're going to do, and then you execute. So the thought has to precede the action. So if we're not controlling the actions, that means we're not controlling the thoughts. But if the actions that are being perpetrated against us, whether they're in our communities, whether against our bodies, are not actions that we condone and not actions that we can change, then we're not controlling the thoughts of the people inflicting those particular elements. Meaning we got work to do, i.e. we got to educate, reprogram, deprogram. But I don't know, but it ain't gonna happen just from partying and feeling good. Party, feel good, a lot of love. There's a lot of money on that campus. I'll tell you something, there's a lot of money on that campus. Something I want to do, I think there should be an Urban Wall Street economic symposium. There should be some summit with all the affluence that's in DC at Homecoming. And I'm gonna talk about the people that I know, my crew. Why are we not having some form of economic summit forums? I know, because we're so busy and we're so hectic in our daily lives and we're so busy for that one weekend. We just want to come home and, see our people and party and drink and I know. But the catch-22 is the work that needs to be done and the unity that needs to occur, in my perspective, has to happen in a forum where the discussion, where it can be, so the foundation can be laid. The only place where that foundation can be laid, even if it's for subsequent years, is at Homecoming. Because there's no other time when thousands of us from every walk, every industry, every level of success are in one space. I mean, that's just some of the thoughts I have when I go so hard at what I do. So all I'm saying is, I hope you've enjoyed the Howard Homecoming experience. It's brought to you through Urban Wall Street. I hope these films have inspired you, your children, your family, others around you to be better, to do better, to give more, to be the best you can be, to accept all things, good and bad, but just recognize your space in them and how you can manipulate, for you to win. Manipulate not being a negative word, manipulate their surroundings. You have to manipulate, navigate. And I hope these films, just give you that sense of pride, a sense of knowledge and recognize and understand that I'm cut from something really special. Even if you're not a Howard or a graduate, because it speaks to the black excellence. There's a lot of people you may see me talk to. Everybody might not have graduated from Howard, even gone to Howard, but they were just there, absorbing that space. A lot of people were in Howard, just absorbing the space, and you almost feel like they went there because they absorbed that space. So I hope you've enjoyed these documentaries. This last one right here is definitely serious, and the box set, know it's coming. So Howard Homecoming Experience. Black Action Store 2016 Howard Homecoming. Howard Homecoming, 150 years of black excellence. It's a beautiful thing. It's the Urban Wall Street. I appreciate you all. Love, man. Let's really get together. And though this is the end of a series, it's just the beginning. Howard Homecoming.